Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple years since I've posted anything. A lot has changed, we'll get to that, but I just kind of wanted to jump back in, kind of make it like a new channel as I kind of peruse this new life that I'm starting, I guess. This is a new me, it's a new chapter. I just finished three back-to-back bikini bodybuilding competitions, and I've decided to take a year off for growth and development so I can compete again, come in fuller, better package. It's gonna be chef's kiss. It's gonna be great. However, I need to take that time off, and I figure why not take you along with me? We'll review all my show days that I just had, understand the feedback, and then just kind of follow me along on this journey. It'll be fun. But anyways, I am currently 2 weeks post Emerald Cup, which was my final show, and I'm staying within about a pound and a half of show weight. You just saw me do my check-ins this morning. I've been doing them twice a week with my coach right now as I go through a reverse diet, which means that we're bringing up my carbs and tapering down my cardio. Currently right now I'm daily 35 minutes of cardio, so I need to go get that done. We did just get a stair mill yesterday. It's very exciting. It's over there in the corner. However, it is not calibrated to my weight because I'm too light for it, which I think is kind of weird. Yesterday was Mother's Day, which is why I've been gone for 3 years. I have a beautiful little 3-year-old and he's wonderful. But we did not celebrate yesterday because I was on call. And so we're gonna go celebrate today. So today's food is different than it should be. I'm trying to be as mindful as I can. My coach and I didn't want to take a full free meal yet this early in the reverse diet. We wanted to wait till 3 or 4 weeks into it before we truly got a free meal. But I told her that kind of just for my mental sanity, I needed this. Reverse dieting for me has been a lot harder than prep dieting was. Prep dieting, you're very strict. I was able to say no to things, and I didn't have a lot of cravings because my diet was so strict. Whole foods, only veggies, couldn't really do fun foods, not a lot of sauces. So it was restricted in that sense just because we wanted to make sure that we could control it a lot better. And we knew what would bloat me, what would cause me digestive issues, things like that. It was a lot easier to control when it was just 4 foods. But now that I'm out of prep and I know that I'm going through a growth period, I don't want to be as strict, and my intensities in my workout are going up, so I'm just hungry all the time. I just want to eat food all the time. And I told her, she was like, do you want me to throw a free meal in? I was like, no, I think I just need to kind of mix up my meal preps a little bit. However, I do want to take just one free meal, and it's going to be this one because it's Mother's Day. We're going to go out with my parents and with my mom, which is going to be really nice. However, I also need to make sure that the rest of the meals I eat for the day are going to be high protein, good nutrition, probably lower fat. And so I have rearranged my meal plan to kind of fit that. I took out my big old taco salad, which is the majority of my fats for the day, as well as a shrimp meal, just so I had a little extra room to play with. Later, I can show you my meal prep that I did yesterday for the foods I'll be eating tomorrow. But one of the things I am going to be making for myself today, because it is Mother's Day and I want something sweet without being really really bad on my diet, we're going to make a creamy. So I haven't had creamies in a month. I think we took them out more than a month. We took them out 3 weeks out. So it's been a solid 8 weeks since I've had a creamy. So we're going to make that up. And I am going to do a sweet treat for myself because I got these Ghost protein powder samples a couple weeks ago. I have a whole stack of them. And so I was between the Oreo and the Cookie Chips Ahoy one because I'm a big cookies and cream whore, and decided to do the Chips Ahoy because I have a tiny bag of Chips Ahoy and I forgot to pick up Oreos. Fun fact, I was able to keep Oreo Thins, at least 2 of them, in my prep until I was 3 weeks out. Gold star for me on that one. So what I use in my creamy to make it bodybuilder friendly, lower carb, higher protein, is we use Fairlife. This one. There we go. Fairlife, chocolate. There's your macros. Super yummy. So I will use this. Gonna use this as my protein. There's macros. I've seen a lot of people say use this for texture, and I've never tried it in a creamy before, so I'm gonna try it. Got some sugar-free Jell-O pudding mix, and we mix it all up, and then at the end, we do a mix-in of Chips Ahoy. Yay! So it's currently 8:30 and my parents are coming over for brunch at 11. So I need to get some cardio done. Until we kind of figure out the calibration on the stair mill here, I'm just gonna go to the gym and do the stair mill. My coach likes me just doing the stair mill or the treadmill, but treadmill really hurts my knees and I always have to hold on to it on an incline, and it's not my favorite type of cardio. And then I can't do an assault bike right now because my butt is too bony for the seat. So I'm gonna run to the gym and go do that so I can be back in time, so I can eat a meal, so that way when I go to breakfast, I'm a little bit full and that I'm not eating with my eyes, or like I'm sorry, I'm eating with my eyes, but so that I don't overeat. If I have a small meal in me when I go to breakfast, I'm less likely to order more food or eat more food and then feel like I'm gonna explode. Today is a heavy leg day for me, so I just wanna make sure that the food that I am gonna get while I'm out at brunch is not only fun, because it is a free meal, I'm allowed to have a little bit of fun, but it's also gonna be very filling and also help me get the energy that I need to bring up the intensity in that workout and put those carbs to good use. So I'll see you after cardio.
1 hour later.
Okay, so we just got back from cardio. Currently, I am doing daily 35 minutes of stair mill. I'm still waiting to kind of hear back from my check-in this morning if we're gonna drop the cardio at all. I do try to get it pretty intense. I do level 10. It's the only, okay. So at the beginning of last year, when I was doing the stair mill, level 5, level 6 was the only thing to get my heart rate above like 135, because I do take a beta blocker, so my heart rate stays pretty low anyways. So it sits at like 50 resting. And then as I got more conditioned and had to do more cardio, my resting heart rate got lower and lower. My resting heart rate right now is about 40, 45. So I should probably stop taking the beta blocker. It's fine. So as my resting heart rate went down, the levels of intensity on the stair mill went up. So now the only way to get my heart rate above 135, which is kind of the goal that my coach and I had, is level 10. Super fun. And then of course some days I'll be super motivated and be watching like Kinsey Vance on YouTube, and she's like rocking it out at level 14 for an hour. I was like, if she can do level 14 for an hour, I can easily do level 11 for 35 minutes. Today I only did level 10. So I'm gonna go shower and then we're gonna make some food. Okay, so just took a shower, waiting for my shirt to like de-wrinkle in the dryer, because I always get like a hyperfixation on like what I'm gonna wear and when I wanna wear it. And I wanna wear this one gray t-shirt that I wore the other day, so it was at the bottom of the hamper, but it was still kind of clean because I only wore it to Costco for like an hour. So it's in the dryer de-wrinkling. So while that is drying and my curling iron is turned on, we're gonna make some breakfast. I am going out to brunch this morning with my family, but I don't wanna like overindulge in eating because I still have some goals to make, and so I don't want it to be like super fat-filled, carb-filled, like all that kind of junk. I just want it to be yummy because I am a breakfast person, like super breakfast. My husband and I did a breakfast buffet at our wedding. Really like breakfast. So I kind of already picked out ahead of time what I'm gonna get. It's like a goulash with eggs and meats and cheese, and then like something a little sweet on the side, maybe like French toast or something. Something little, not massive. I'm gonna do a half portion. And then, because I wanna be able to use those carbs for good on leg day later this afternoon, and I don't wanna be food comaed. So this morning, I'm just gonna have a quick little meal so that way I feel kind of not full, but like not starving. Usually my breakfast consists of 2 eggs, 50 grams of egg whites, a maple sausage, and then like 120 grams of potatoes. So this morning what I did was I just cut out the eggs yolk part. I'm gonna do 150 grams of egg whites, and then I have made turkey bacon this week instead of sausage, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm gonna do 2 slices of turkey bacon to get a little bit of fat just to give me some energy. And I'm gonna skip the potatoes because I know I'm gonna have, like I said, that little sweet treat, but also that creamy that I want later tonight is gonna have some carbs from the cookies. So, thinking ahead of time, that's what we're gonna do. We are a family of bodybuilders, therefore we get the Costco pack of egg whites. So I'm gonna do 150 grams of that. I just put the whole pan right on the scale and measure it that way. Which, yeah, it's gonna be, I'm gonna open up another carton for this. And then for seasonings for my eggs, I was like restricting sodium for so long that I don't salt my eggs anymore. I used to do garlic salt and pepper. Now I do just garlic powder and pepper. I do a lot of pepper because I think for some reason in my mind I'm like, it has like a little bit of a thermogenic effect, so it keeps me like nice and toasty. And I'm not like a spice girl, like too much pepper is spicy for me, so we're just gonna do a little bit of pepper and garlic powder. So because it doesn't have the fats from the eggs to kind of make it taste even better, I put 1 slice of the turkey bacon into the egg whites while it's cooking, and then I'm just gonna heat up the other one to eat kind of crunchy. I pre-dip all of them in the oven and then just store them like this. That's just easier for me than doing them daily, especially on days when I work and just have to kind of make food really fast. Okay, so while I do my hair, let's talk about reverse diet. I kind of like talked about it a little bit earlier when I was talking about going out to brunch. So I did a either 16-week or 20-week cut. And in that time I lost 25, 30 pounds. I'm at the lightest weight I've ever been at this height, ever, which is insane to me. So coming out of these 3 shows, we weren't sure if I was gonna do another one, but based on like placing and feedback, it seems like it's gonna be a more logical option to not try to do another cut in 6 weeks for another show, but to take about a year, year and a half to grow and then cut for another show. So the earliest I'd probably get back on stage is spring of 26. So it's gonna be a hot minute. So to do that, we have to safely reverse diet out of. Oh, you got marker? Okay, can you go do it on the whiteboard, please? Go do it on the whiteboard, please.
Is he daddy?
Okay.
Is he daddy?
Yeah. So how to do it safely. I never got down to like 0 carb like some people have. Like I've seen in prep videos. The lowest I got, I think, was like 75 carb. But my cardio went up. And that's kind of like what did it for me was high cardio and like a medium amount of carbs. I am now almost double my carbs and halved my cardio, and I'm roughly about the same like stage weight, maybe like a pound or 2 heavier, purely because the day of shows I like anxiety shit my brains out, and so I lose like 2 pounds. I actually have no idea what my actual stage weight is. I never like took a scale to a show. Reverse dieting out, it's been really rough for me, mostly because coming out of the prep, like I was saying earlier, prep was easy because I was super strict and I was like, nope, can't eat that, nope, can't eat that. But then now that I have a little bit more freedom in my food, I am craving everything. Mostly fats, I've noticed. Like I really want red meat, I really want peanut butters, I really want bacon. But my fats are still relatively low. I think right now I'm at 45 fat.
And so I don't want to like use all my fats in one meal, which I mean I kind of do. I do have like a taco salad where I do like turkey and cheese and avocado. But that's like my big meal of the day and it keeps me full for like half the day, which is nice when I'm doing a 12-hour shift at work. I was having like a really rough time mentally last week because I gained a lot of weight post my third show just due to water weight coming back. And then also we had like a lot of sushi the day after and it was really painful and I bloated super hard and had really bad digestive issues for like 4 days. That was super fun. So I gained like 4 pounds and then I watched the scale just drop and drop and drop as we were like increasing food, and it was like kind of discouraging to me, and my body dysmorphia was set off like really bad. So reverse dieting has been rough for me. This week is better. This is going into week 3 of a reverse diet, and we're slowly bringing up my calories, slowly bringing down my cardio because I am at risk for refeeding syndrome, which can cause like a whole bunch of digestive issues and your metabolism gets thrown off. So we're trying to do it safely and slowly, which is why I haven't had a lot of free meals. This is my first like true free meal minus like my post-show binge. So that's why I want to keep today's free meal pretty controlled. However, during like all this, I want to make sure like mentally I'm doing okay. So my coach and I are doing like twice a week check-ins rather than single, like just Friday check-ins. So I checked in this morning, which is Monday, and I'll check in again on Friday. And she's been super awesome and checking in with me like every other day just by text, like, hey, how you doing? How's the brain feeling? And that's really nice. While reverse dieting too, I'm having a lot more fun with foods. I want to say like I'm trying to make my actual meal prep, like what I can fit into my macros, more fun so that I'm not craving things. So this week I got shrimp because I've been for some reason craving seafood, even though I've had cod for the past 6 weeks. I wanted shellfish, so I got some shrimp. Thank goodness they were on sale. Made them up in the air fryer. Chef's kiss. I'm so excited about that meal. We'll be eating that. And then I've been putting a lot of food in the air fryer. I don't know if like I've been craving like fried food, but I can't have fried food. So like just having it in the air fryer makes it taste like it's like a fried food. I don't know. Either way, I really enjoy it. So that's really what's gonna help. I'll show you my meal prep now of what I did yesterday. Next week I'll kind of do like a more like, maybe I'll do like a whole episode like of my meal prep. This would be kind of like a quick and easy what I'm eating this week. I eat 5 meals a day because my body doesn't like to digest more than 30 grams of protein in one sitting for some reason. So I try to keep it around 22-25 grams of protein, and that's kind of what the macro math works out to, is 5 meals. So here's a quick little voiceover montage of my meal prep. So this is a final look for today, all brought to you by Target. I've been a real fan of these like short cap sleeves lately because they make my delts look really good. And then these pants, they're just super cute. And also I don't have any shorts right now, even though it's 70 degrees outside, because all of my shorts from last year have literally fallen off my ass. and they won't come in, new ones won't come in until Tuesday. So we're gonna get ready to go to brunch with my parents, like I said. I'm probably not gonna bring the camera just because they don't need that on top of everything else that's happening. So I will see you when I get back, and we're gonna do leg day together. It'll be fun. I will probably record on my phone like what I got at breakfast, and yeah, I'm gonna go have fun today with my son and my mom. Happy Mother's Day. So we just got back from breakfast. It was really yummy. I had like this goulash, which was essentially just eggs, potatoes, ham, peppers, a lot of good yummy stuff. Probably should have ordered a half portion. Didn't eat all of it. I'm glad I stopped myself. I did eat like 2 obelisk skippers, which are essentially like dough balls that are baked, like pancake balls, and they were just delicious. Came home. We did a couple laps around, mostly to tire out the kid, help kind of work digestion. And then my husband got me a Mother's Day gift, and I'm so happy. But I don't know if I posted a lot on my Instagram, but I am a book girly. These are my Kindle. I've had this Kindle for, I don't know, like 8 years. I don't know, it's the same cover. I'm not one of those like Kindle girlies who has like the clear cover and all the stickers, because I like my screen to be protected, and this one works really well for me. However, I am one of those Kindle girlies who like lays in bed and will hold it out here, but I'm also a cold girly, so I want to be like all snuggled up inside my blanket, especially since I've lost like so much weight. I'm just cold constantly, and so he got me the Lazy Girl Kindle kit, essentially. So it's like this gooseneck. It's really hard to undo, which is probably good. That'll hook onto like my bedside table, and then you put this bit on here, hook the Kindle onto here, so it like holds it out in front of you. And then you go super lazy with a page turner. Oh, it's not gonna focus, but it's like you put like a piece like on the Kindle, and then you have a button that you have under the blanket. So you hit the button, it turns the page. I stay inside nice and warm, and my reading continues. So I'm really excited about that. We went on the walk, sat down for a couple minutes, let all that food settle. And so now I'm gonna go hit legs. And the beauty about having a home gym is that now that I'm done eating and I've settled for a little bit, I can just take my pre-workout, go change, walk into the garage, start lifting. So let's go do a leg day. Welcome to the gym.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light
You know, squatting with a belt after eating a big breakfast probably wasn't the best idea. I mean, I did wait like an hour. I'm 1 notch back on my belt just for comfortability. But I am pushing more, so we're gonna go with it.
into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for
Workout is done. It was a good one. I am very shaky. My legs are gonna hurt tomorrow. All those carbs definitely got put to good use. This week is the garage gym competition, and we do it every spring, fall, regardless of whether we're training for it or not. My last squat PR for the garage gym, which was like a lifetime PR, was 167, and I have not squatted much in like 6 months. And I hit 145 for one, which is actually pretty good for me since last week I was just doing like 3 sets of 95. I probably could have pushed more, but I don't want to push myself too much since I am still kind of in a deficit and I really don't want to injure myself. That is really crucial in this part of the reverse diet, is to make sure that I'm not injuring myself and push myself too hard, but I did push myself throughout the rest of my lift, so I was able to go up in weight and everything. Not so much in reps, wanted to keep the form pretty good, but still pushing. This morning in my check-ins, I saw like really good tie-ins, which is something I haven't seen. Haven't really even got to see those tie-ins since show day, if I even had tie-ins show day. I kind of had tie-ins on like my 3rd show. But anyway, so I pushed pretty hard for that. I'm gonna go shower, eat one of my meals. I think I'm gonna eat my chicken meal just to get some nice lean protein and some carbs back in my body after a good workout, and then just kind of veg for the rest of the day. Probably start editing this video. It's gonna be more like a day in the life, and then we'll kind of see what we come up with. So I've run into a new dilemma, something I never thought would be a problem. We got a stair mill for Mother's Day. I wanted one, we got one, we found one. I'm too late for it, apparently. I didn't know that was we didn't know that was a thing. This one, for some reason, is like, what'd you say it was? Resistance?
Yeah, so this is, from everything I'm seeing online, it's a resistance-based system. So, keeping it simple, basically, the heavier you are, the more reactive it is to your weight. And you need to be a certain weight to be able to actually have it function properly. And nowhere online does it state an actual minimum weight for these machines, these specific models. I think maybe I saw like one thing say something about like people under 125 pounds might have issues. Might. Doesn't say anything about specifically under a certain weight you're going to have issues.
Guess who's under 125 pounds? Gah. So, my cardio sessions are probably going to be a little bit more intense on this one because I have to get a weight vest for it to move. Yay. However, that does give me a little bit more motivation to gain 15 to 20 pounds of muscle mass. Which will work out pretty well. So, that's going to be fun. Yeah.
Love you.
I love you too.
Muscle mommy incoming.
So this is my current hyperfixation meal. It's my favorite chicken meal, and I will continue to make it as long as I keep finding this sauce. This is Flavor Gang's takeout sauce. It's an absolute favorite. There's practically nothing in it. It's just 5 calories. I only use 1 serving per time I eat it. So it's 4.5 ounces of chicken. And then I use instant mashed potatoes. And then for extra volume, I blend up some riced cauliflower. And then I use these stir-fry vegetables, frozen from Costco. I do take out the mushrooms because I don't like mushrooms. But the rest of it's really yummy. And then, yeah, I'm gonna eat this post-workout. So my last mindful meal of the day, because I had all that kind of junk this morning, we have 4.5 ounces of teriyaki chicken, Brussels sprouts, and sweet potato. I probably will actually only eat one of the sweet potatoes because I have been snacking on my son's pancakes all day. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we'll probably wait an hour, and then I'm gonna have that creamy that I made this morning. Yay. It's time. I'm so excited. Let's make creamy. Oh my gosh. Go away. So, first spin out is going to look kind of like this. And what I like to do is scrape down the sides of the wall to get all the ice crust to the middle. So that way on the respin, it gets all of that mixed in so that there's no ice bits when you eat it later. So this is what it looks like on the second round. It's just you can kind of see the bottom because it went all the way to the sides. So you'll do the same thing, scrape it all off the sides to the middle, and then put your mix-ins in. So it looks something like this. Then I have this bag of mini Chips Ahoy. There's 5 of them in here. I'm only going to use 2 of them. I don't really need that much crunch. And I also don't need that many carbs. So we're just going to do 2 of them. Because they're pretty decent size for tiny cookies. So we'll stick those right in the center. And here it is in its final form. Not too runny, it's not too crunchy, has some crunch to it. And then also pro life hack for when you're on prep, eat with a tiny spoon. Your food will last longer. I probably could actually use my son's toddler spoons, but I'm not going to be that person. So, we're going to dig into this. I'm so excited to dig into this right now. I will probably regret it in the morning because I haven't had dairy or whey in a very long time. So I will probably have some digestive problems, but I don't care. That's what it is. I'm still probably more of an Oreos girly instead of a Chips Ahoy. I don't know, I think I just like more of a dense chocolate than a chocolate chip. I do like chocolate chip cookie dough. I don't know if I necessarily like chocolate chip cookies. Unless my husband makes them and then it's just fresh cookies. Then they're really good. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to have just a nice night. I'm supposed to work tomorrow afternoon, but I'll probably get put on call again. Which is fine. I don't know if this vlog will be a hour-long day in the life vlog, or it's going to be 2 separate vlogs. As you saw in the last clip, I was editing it up on the treadmill, which is a nice little setup to have. So we'll see if this gets split or not. It might. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button as well, and then leave a comment down below of any other content you want to see from me. I do have a list of a lot of videos that I want to do since I am back, and I've had a lot of things happen over 3 years that we kind of need to catch up on. So, see you in the next one. Bye.
Goes up, goes back down, goes out.